What's going on, good people? Back to make another video. This one's going to be, I consider pretty simple. I saw Adam from SDG do a one powder, one pigment kind of build, and I'm going to try that too. I have this 8-bit baits Junebug PD001. It is a pixie dust, and I'm going to do 1/8 of a scoop in each cup, and then I'm going to add some black. Lure Works 103. So we see where it gets us. And I have some purple and some green here just in case I want to add, or teal, to make a Junebug. So I am using a new plastic. I got some, what is it, Lure Works Pro, whatever. I don't know what it is. Let me look at the name real quick. Purosol Pro, I guess. So I just mixed this up in a 5-gallon bucket that came in with my drill, and then I let it sit. Now I have not put this in the vacuum chamber. I'll tell you what though, that's pretty wild. Oh, this is a medium soft blend. But even when I was mixing it up with the drill, I couldn't see all the bubbles like I would normally see, which I was surprised. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with this and not use the vac chamber and see how it comes out. I guess we'll find out together. Adam from SDG did a video on it, released it yesterday. Really good video, actually. Just wonder how the long-term testing will be. I mean, he heated it up over 400 degrees and it still stayed pretty clear. You see some stuff in the bottom. I don't know if it's just because it didn't get heated evenly yet, but it should clear up. We're at 350. So, like I said, this is a medium soft blend. So I'm going to try to use it mainly for, you know, worms and such like that. So let's do the top color first. Oh man, that's creaky. So we're going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon. It looks so cool already. Yeah, I've had this Junebug for a while. I just haven't really used it. So, and I don't even have my exhaust fan on right at the moment because I wanted to see how smelly it could be or what the fumes are, and I'm basically not getting any, which is awesome. And you guys see how wild that is? Green to purple. Mix this in really well. It might take a little bit. But before I put the black in, I want to definitely mix this up a lot. Wow. If you guys have not checked out Michael over at Bait Chucking, you guys need to go check him out because he's brought us some amazing products. Really nice guy, very helpful, and just has integrity, which I like. So we're going to put in, I know Adam over at SDG put in 15. It was really dark, but I'm going to start out with like half that. So I'm going to do 7 just to see. Because I don't want it too dark on the top. I kind of want it more smoky. Wow, look at that change. Yeah, Adam did this with sunfish, or I think that's what it's called. Sunfish or bluegill or something. No, it's definitely sunfish. I have the color around here, but look at that Junebug color there. Whew. That is wild. Dude, I could shoot that by itself all day. Now I'm going to add a little bit of flake just to make it, more Junebug-ish. So I got this gray PEX from Lure. It's 25 thousandths. I'm just going really small here. I just want to add a little bit. So I think I'm going to go, I don't want to do a 16th in that. I'll do a 16th in the 40 thousandths teal. But I can find the right scoop. This is a 64th, so I'm going to do 2 of those. We'll make it a 32nd. Doesn't seem like much flake at all, but trying to do this without adding too much to it. But man, that already looks amazing. You see that sitting in there? Man. This teal comes close to that. So I made a short on that Galaxy. This is the whole 16th. That I had added what I said was teal flake to it from Lure, but it wasn't. It was actually, just want to correct my mistake. It's a green turquoise is what I added to it. So very different in color. So we're gonna have to heat this back up. Look at that jazz in there. And in the bottom, I'm not gonna add anything. I'm just gonna, besides the pixie dust and the Junebug. And then we're gonna shoot it in a couple new molds I got. I got the Core Shot stick bait, 5-inch from AI Angling. And then I also got, I think it's a 3.5-inch. I don't know if it's called, I don't know what it's called, either Rocket Grub or something like that. Kind of reminds me of the Rage crawl trailer that I used, or have used. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't want to go much darker on the top. I'm thinking about adding 3 more drops because you can see it looks purpley there. So yeah, we're going to add 3 more drops of black. And then we're going to start on the bottom color. So 10 drops of black all together for 1 cup of Lureworks Pro. I don't even know how to say the last name, but they're plastisol. It's got to make it sound like porpoisol, like a porpoise or something. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. I'm going to heat this up though and make sure I mix it better before I let it sit while making the other one. So I'm also definitely going to shoot the drop shot leech because I love that mold. I just got to find where I set it. I wish I had more injection worm molds. I'll work on that. But I'm definitely going to shoot the 3.4 sleigh bait to that too. And I was thinking something else. Oh yeah, I'll probably shoot the gillies, but I think I'm going to shoot the smaller gilly this time. 2.8. So. One more look at this color. About 330. Good enough to get it mixed up and let it sit for a couple minutes while I make the other color. So pop this one in. Usually I start 2 minutes per cup and then I'll go back. I'm gonna do 220 on this. That's absolutely beautiful. No, I'm gonna pour this in a test mold just so I can play with it while I'm waiting. Getting a little hot. Should have put my gloves on. $3.70. I don't know what the stuff is that's sitting in the bottom, but it does mix in pretty good. He said it must just be difference in temperature. So we'll add 1/8 of the pixie dust Junebug. Look at that splash. It's so pretty. I'll try to keep it out of that reflection of the light that's on my GoPro. But I've been trying out. Definitely help a lot when I go out fishing. So far, a pretty basic build, but a beautiful one at that. I guess I can't wait to see how this thing laminates. Hopefully my new injector will be here by the next weekend, so I can try that out. Dude, that looks, I don't even know how to tell you how awesome that looks. You gotta see it in person. Do not sleep on this Junebug pixie dust. Dude, I would like to just shoot that as a clear trailer on like my white chatterbait. Maybe throw some white flake in it and a little bit of black. So anyway, I'm going to heat these all up. Get them both about the same. I'm going to shoot around 320. And then I will come back and we will get all this stuff out of the molds. And do me a favor, if you guys want to actually see me shoot, just comment and let me know. Because I just find it rhetorical, kind of, in a sense. But if there's something that you guys would like to see that maybe you don't, want a different view of it, then you can let me know, and then I'll make it happen. So before I leave, anyway, this is the test mold of just the top. And as you can see, man, look at that deep purple in there and that green. The flake was just a little bit to add texture to break it up, but man, that is pretty. All right. I'm going to shut this camera off and get it out of my way so I can handle my business. All right, we're back here for a demold. I will say I'm not familiar with shooting these molds. I don't know if this one's the stick bait or the phantom grub is what it's called. Not the rocket. I think that's epicbaitmolds. Or somebody else, who knows. And then the Senko. I didn't realize how much it drinks down. So when I was shooting the other molds, I kind of might let them get a little low. So if they come out with air bubbles, that's all on me. I'm still trying to learn how to shoot these molds. But we'll open them up pretty much in order I shot them. This is the stick bait, aka Senko. Oh my goodness. That is the bottom. But wow, look at that Junebug in it. And roll it over to a little bit darker side. Holy smokes. Man, that is a shiny old worm. So maybe I could have went a little darker, maybe 15 drops on the top next time if I make this again. I've never fished a Senko, but it's getting close to where I guess I'm going to be doing that now. But look at that color, man. Junebug pixie dust. I'm going to have to get some more of that. That is wild. No bubbles, no nothing. Laminated great. It's hard to see. Wow. I didn't realize that Senkos were so thick. But man, that is a pretty worm. All right. Let's move on to the rocket grub. So, oops. So you can imagine this like a core shot here with like a really dark Junebug in the bottom. I don't know if that would look good or not, because then you have like a dark line and wouldn't be able to see the bottom as much. So maybe if you did the outside in the clear and then ran the dark on the inside. Maybe that's the whole point of a core shot. I don't know. I'm new to it, so. So this should be the Phantom Grub. Mainly got this for chatterbait trailer or running it on a Ned or jig head. But I have so many other crawls. I just want a core shots, to be honest with you. So this one is going to come out with the dark up top. Wow. Dude, you can see that color. At the bottom. And I'll tell you what, for the first time using this plastic too, that Pro Purosol or whatever it is from Lureworks, it worked pretty damn good. I mean, this is a softer, so this is a medium soft. So I think next time I would have went straight with medium. But I do have a hardener. But this stuff is crystal clear. And I'm not really seeing any air bubbles, and I never once put it in the vac chamber, even mixing it. But you have to be told how it handles and how it stays up. And all that other good stuff you want to call it. So that's the start of the show, though. Junebug 001. Pixie dust from 8-bit baits. Wow. I'm a sucker for purple and green. I'm realizing that. So I don't know if you're supposed to leave these or not. I think you take these little willies off and it has more action to it. I might contain it from fumbling over, but when I rig it up on a chatterbait, I do it both ways, either sideways or this way, depending on the weight of the bladed jig. And also which water column I'm supposed to stay in or trying to stay in, but I think you might supposed to be ripping this off. I don't know. Leave a comment what you do with yours, because I don't have a clue. Man, that looks absolutely phenomenal. So, my battery died in the GoPro. So I'm back to finish the unmolding. It's such a pain in the ass when you have a GoPro with the media mod on it. You pretty much have to take it all apart and slide the GoPro out in order to change the battery. They could have done this a lot smarter, but hey, it's GoPro, so what do you expect? So I guess we'll go to the 3.5 inch drop shot leech from epicbaitmolds. Only got 2 more after this, so the video is going to be coming to an end. Wow. Dude, this mold is so awesome. If you ain't got it, you gotta get it. I'm almost tempted to get that flipping leech too. It's a little bit thicker, stubbier. Look at the bottom on that. Wow. See purples and the greens. Dude, this color is killer. Man. With that refraction, because that's the clear belly, And it just, to me, looks better than the one with the black. You see more of the purple on the top, but see how when you change that, look at that purple. I'm a fanboy. Turn into a fanboy. It's all good. All right, so the 2.8 gilly. I'm definitely making a whole nother batch of this color. Make 2 cups of each, and I'm just going to shoot it in everything. But I think I'm going to use 242 or 292 on some stuff. That's not so bad in the 2.8 gilly. It wouldn't be bad in the 3.8 gilly, having it be medium soft. But that's the bottom, so that's the clear part. Wow. Make this light a little warmer so we could see more of the, if it was in the sunlight. That looks amazing. .8 gilly. So I don't mind having that in the 2 cavity mold, but I can't shoot the laminates side like this way and that way. I can only shoot them top and bottom flat sidewise. But the 3.8 gilly, I could shoot it because it's individual sprue. So remember that if you go to buy the mold and you want to shoot laminates this way, like top to bottom that way, then get the individual sprue one. So, all right, the last one, last but not least, the 3.3 sleigh bait. I don't even know how this one turned out. I had some troubles. I think the plastic was getting too cool on me. So if these laminates come out like shit, that's all me. Okay, we got 3 on this side and 2 on that side. We'll go with the one that has 3. Wow. So one's got the hook slot. That's too warm. There we go. A little bright too. Wow. Look at that Junebug. The purple, the green. You don't really see the flake in there. You'll see some in the top. But the whole point wasn't to, it's kind of like an accent anyway. So let's take that one off. Ooh, look at that laminate line too. Bro. Look at that. That is a killer. Oh yeah, I gotta make more of these. But in a firmer plastic. Wow. See that yellow? How it does that? That is wild. And I appreciate y'all coming and checking out what I'm doing, and man, and enjoying this process with me. That is, dude, that color is killer. I don't know, I kind of like it, not too dark, so I haven't decided if I make it again if I'm gonna go darker or not. Guess only time will tell. But hopefully I'll take these out tomorrow, get some fishing in, take my new little 8-foot kayak out for the first time. So, but hey, I appreciate y'all checking out. Drop some comments. If you have any suggestions or any questions, hit me up. Y'all have a great week, rest of your weekend. Peace.